Let's make honey garlic chicken wings. Now these wings are perfect for game day or whenever you're having people over because not only are they delicious and saucy, they are super well seasoned and super easy to make. Let's go ahead and get started. For this recipe, we are going to season our wings in 2 stages. First, we're going to use a really flavorful dry rub that is going to use a bunch of dry seasonings like your salt, your garlic powder, your onion powder, paprika, Italian seasoning, and black pepper. And then once we season our wings, we're going to air fry them. You could choose to bake them or fry them, but I'm going to air fry them. And then we're going to toss it in a delicious honey garlic sauce. So I have got 2 pounds of chicken wings. I've already patted them dry, looked over them, made sure that they are, no wings and, I prepped the wings. And I'm gonna basically season them with my dry seasonings. Always remember you can find all the seasonings I use and all the step-by-step photos as well as recipes over on my website. I'm gonna use some kosher salt. And kosher salt is gonna have bigger particles than your regular iodized salt. If you're gonna use iodized salt, just use a little bit less than I use in this recipe. Ground black pepper. Garlic powder. Italian seasoning. Onion powder. And paprika. Paprika, however you want to pronounce it. And I'm going to use my gloved hand to rub those seasonings into those wings. Now, if you want to, you can marinate these wings. I'm not. I went pretty heavy on the dry seasoning so that I could skip the marination phase, especially for days that you're like, oh my gosh, people are coming over. I need something to make super fast. Boom. You just, go a little bit heavier on the seasonings and you'll have delicious wings for your folks. Now I've got a mixture of the drumettes and the flats and, I could always, I'm a flat person, but, some people in my family like drumettes. Let me know in the comments which ones you prefer. So my wings are pretty well seasoned, and so I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna let these chill to the side while that air fryer is preheating, and then I'm gonna add my dry rubbed wings to the air fryer. So I have preheated my air fryer, 400 degrees. It took about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to put my seasoned dry rubbed wings in the air fryer baskets. And I'm gonna try to lay them in a single layer. This air fryer is like a 5-quart air fryer. I love a 5-quart air fryer because I can do about 2 pounds of wings in there. But if your air fryer is smaller, you're gonna probably need to do them in batches. You don't wanna overcrowd the baskets. So let's do it. Woo! This thing hot. I should have got a thing, but no, this should be fine. So I've got all my wings in my basket in a single layer, and I'm gonna cook these in my air fryer on a temperature of 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm also going to flip my wings about every 7 minutes. Even though it's an air fryer and it's got the air whirling around in there, these wings are still gonna need some help for even cooking, so I'm gonna make sure that I watch them and turn them. Also, I know there's a lot of advice that says you need to cook your chicken to 165 degrees. That is the safe temperature according to the FDA. However, for wings, I like them cooked a little bit longer. So I suggest you cook them till they're about 175 to 180 if you are checking them with a thermometer. That is gonna give you still juicy wings, but they'll just have a better texture and flavor when you eat them. All right, I'll be back. All right, so it's been about 7 minutes. I'm gonna look at these. They doing something. They're sizzling. They're not done though. I'm just gonna flip them. It's kind of hard to flip. Give them a little bit of help. Just a little bit of help. Oopsie. All that seasoning. I'll be back in 7 minutes. And my wings are done. They're very nice and golden. Oopsie, get one out. And now they're ready to be tossed in our sauce. While our wings are cooking, we are going to prepare our second flavor that we're gonna add to these wings, which is gonna be our sauce, our honey garlic sauce. And for that, I'm gonna use some garlic as well as some honey, a little bit of vinegar for some tang, soy sauce, hot sauce, ginger powder, and some unsalted butter to make that sauce. So my recipe calls for 2 garlic cloves. I got 1 really big one, so I'm gonna chop that or mince it up very small. I'm gonna cut it like an onion. Cut it like an onion. Then cut it some more. You could also use like garlic paste or jar minced garlic, whatever is more convenient for you. And I've got a small saucepan that I'm going to put over medium-high heat. And I'm gonna add all my ingredients to that saucepan. So I'm adding my butter, and since this is medium-high heat, we wanna work fast, just to make sure our butter doesn't burn. So I'm gonna melt that. So I'm gonna add my honey. This oil. And goes my vinegar. Calm down now. And that beautiful, delicious garlic. A little bit of soy sauce, about a teaspoon. Hot sauce for spice and acidity. This thing just be popping up. And a little bit of ginger powder. About 1/8 of a teaspoon. Ugh. Just whisk all that together. And then remove it from the heat. And we're gonna pour this over our wings. So I'm putting our wings into a large bowl. I'll make it easier to toss the sauce over the wings. Wee, wee, wee. And I'm gonna pour that nice honey garlic butter sauce all over these wings. We're gonna dump that garlic. I'm gonna do it how they do it on the TV. And I'm gonna put these on a platter. Oh, they're so pretty and glistening. Oop, almost lost one. Boom. And there you have it, really easy and well seasoned honey garlic chicken wings. And I am going to take a bite. Hot. These are bomb. Baby, you want a chicken wing? Maybe he's over here begging for a wing. I don't know. I don't think you can have the honey garlic ones. I'll give you the bone when I'm done eating it, okay? Deal? All right. These wings are so good. Anyways, until the next time, guys, I hope you have a great week and enjoy the wings. Bye. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna have the whole restaurant. If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.